Hey everybody, welcome back. Last time we finished up that first dungeon and we're sent on our way. I upgraded my equipment off camera and just barely had enough money. Gonna go in here, check this jar, get a smoke bomb. We can sell that for a little bit of money. It's not a useful item really. Nothing in here. But up here we can. Yep, this is the house. Check this jar and get a whopping 3 coins. Is there anything in here? I also put a catch synergy over to one of my shortcuts because we're gonna be using that in a second. Okay, right there. So catch, and it kind of shoots up and grabs that nut. And those heal 200 HP, so right now that's kind of overkill in terms of a healing item. But we can grab it anyways. We'll come back to Vale eventually when we have more synergy and stuff, because there are some other things to grab. Specifically where that Joker was faking his injuries. Nobody fixed that fence. Alright, I'm going to skip this and do this off camera, so in a second we'll be back and I'll explain Ginny and stuff. Okay, so after about a minute of holding the turbo button and getting through that auto tutorial, we get our first Djinn, Flint, the Venus Ginny. And there's 4 different, there's the Venus is Earth, Mars is Fire, Jupiter is Wind, Mercury is Water, and there will be 3 people who are adept at each of those. But you can give them to anyone, and hang on. And as you can see, he's red. Let's set him. Ginny do 2 things. You can summon them in battle and use their ability. Right now, Flint is just he hits hard, and he's actually generally stronger than a normal attack, so we'll be using him a lot early on. Not so much later, but still using him. Then they'll be put on standby once they're used, and you can summon. And depending on how many on standby and stuff, you can summon higher end things. And then once you summon them, they have to go to recovery for a little bit. Usually it's like a turn or 2, depending on how big of a summon there is. But a big thing is that they give you different synergies. Like, for example, they give you different synergies, and then they increase your stats. So, see, his HP and PP and attack will all be decreased when you use Flint, and then they'll be increased when he goes back to set. So in the middle of battle, your stats are changing when you're using these, and I really enjoy that. I think that's one of the cool things about this game. And another thing is, I'm not going to be mixing and matching a lot in the first game, but in Golden Sun 2 I do a lot more mixing and matching. I'm going to generally leave all the, all the Venus on Isaac and all the Mars on Garrett and so forth. But they get different titles, like he'll be a brute if I give him Flint, and as you can see, like his HP will go up and then like his defense will go down though, and you can kind of craft them the way you want. And if you give him Flint, he'll also get different synergies, so he'll no longer be able to use Flare while Flint is set. He'll only be able to use like Growth and Move. Move not able in battle, but Growth will actually need to use outside of battle. And when you do use him as Garrett, he'll gain Flare again. It can be really kind of confusing at times, but it's pretty cool. I like it. So right now we're going to leave Flint on Isaac, and we're going to head down to the first town of the game, aside from Vale, the first one that we go to, which is Vault. No, not Vault like in Fallout 3, but it's just the name of the town. And yeah, just look at that. Flint did 30, Garrett did 18. Alright, so as soon as we enter Vault, we get like a little cutscene of caravans. Clearly not to scale. We can't stay another minute in a dangerous place like this. We return to Calais immediately. Bridge is out. Master Hammett, this is terrible. The bridge has been destroyed. We cannot continue southward. What? The bridge? Yeah, it's out. Can you see? This is awful. How are we going to get to Kayleigh? I'm worried about leaving Ivan behind. As fond as I am of Ivan, it is his fault my rod was stolen. Someone stole Hammett's rod. Uh-oh. Ivan has strange powers? Called Synergy. Yep, Ivan will be joining us in a second. And, yeah, Mount Aleph is still kind of acting up at this point. And Hammett kind of makes a decision to head towards north where Lunpa's at. And, as if you can kind of tell, that Baldy there kind of has reservations about heading towards Lunpa. And we'll find that out shortly after the events involved. Why he exactly, it's kind of wary of heading north. But for now, let's explore. Okay. Anything in here? Nope. I don't think we need any items or weapons. We just got new ones. There's a nut in that box. Okay. No, look. It can be kind of irritating sometimes. They don't look where you want them to. Okay. That's where we do need to go, but let's check out here. That dude looks suspicious. Just goes immediately on the defensive. Are you accusing me of stealing Hammett's rod? No, dude, I just got here. Ha! Sure, I knew you were too smart to listen to the rumors. It wasn't us. Heck, I don't even know what was stolen. Psh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright, so anyways, let's go talk to Ivan. And he reads our mind. Yes, I do possess strange powers. You have them too, don't you? How rude. My power, it's called Synergy? I had no idea. He is a Jupiter adept. I feel so much in common. I can trust you with this. Turning around to show us something. Quite troubled. Master Hammett's rod was stolen. Would you please help me get my master's rod back? Yes. How many rod jokes can we make here? Thank you. With your help, I believe we can recover the rod. I need to grow up, apparently. Your names are... You could just ask our names, Ivan. Isaac and Garrett. I am Ivan. Pleased to meet you. It's not so much frightening, Ivan, as it is that it's just kind of uncalled for. It's not frightening. I just said that. Oh, my mind. Stop reading my mind. Government came and read my mind. Just as I thought. Hey, that's not fair. You're right, it's not fair. Oh, I did. I read your mind, Isaac. Got some messed up stuff in there, man. Okay, so now, well, kind of approaching that 10-minute mark, so once they're done talking, probably going to call it a video. Ah, you can tell when I'm using Synergy. Isaac, you guys are both adepts, so you can tell when I'm doing it. But normal people, they got no clue. Isaac's mind read is a pretty interesting little ability. You can get some kind of funny stuff happening. Alright, so now in the next video, we're going to go around and... hang on. We don't really need catch as a shortcut, so we'll set mind read. We're going to go around and read people's minds and crack this case. So, until next time, watch out for sketchy criminals, because that dude was kind of wigging out for a second. Later.